Hey there. What's up, Facebook family? Hope that you guys are doing well. I don't know about you all, but I'm like in the still in the Midwest, still in the Detroit area, and the weather is just like up, down, up, down, up, down. It's crazy, crazy. Ready to get to like some stable weather. So, hey, today what I wanted to do is to just come on and share with you really quickly 7 benefits of having your own smart TV, internet smart TV television show. Okay. And as usual, if you are watching, please let me know who you are and where you're watching from. And the only way that I know that you're watching or that I know who you are, actually, I can see the number of viewers, but I can't see who you are unless you comment. Because I'm using this thing called StreamYard, which is really pretty cool, right? But unless you comment, I cannot see who you are or who's watching. Hey, D. Hey, Sora. Good to see you. So, yes, come on in the room and just say who you are, where you're watching from, or just say hello, something so that I can acknowledge you and comment and let you know that I see you out there. So, watching from Texas. Now, listen, if there's a place that I wish to be right now, Texas, it's warmer there. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Good to see you. So, I want to go over really quickly. I don't want to be here before you long, but 7 benefits of having your own smart TV, internet smart TV show. Okay. So, number one, and these aren't in any particular order. I just wrote them down randomly, just some things that I have been seeing that this has been doing for, my husband and I, because as you all know, we are the co-founders of LEX-Z TV. We'll talk to you about that in a minute. Chi-Town, hey, good to see you. So, number one, it helps you to promote your business. Okay. And so, why would this be like different from anything else? You can promote your business on Facebook, obviously, or YouTube, or any of those things. So, why would this be any different? Well, it is different. Okay. For a couple of reasons. You actually have a captive audience when you go the smart TV route. Okay. So when you talk about getting on internet TV and then partnering up with um, people like Roku, Amazon Fire, Google TV, Android TV, Apple TV, now we're talking about captive audiences, right? Because people that are watching from their smart TVs, they are watching somewhere in their home, whether it's their bedroom, living room, whatever the case may be. You have a captive audience. So it's even better than the person just kind of scrolling around on their phone, although they can catch you on here too. But typically when we're watching on our devices, and let me know if I've got this wrong, but typically when we're watching on our devices, we might be looking for something quick. We're not trying to watch something for 30 minutes, 45 minutes from a phone, right? But from a smart TV, we'll say, because we're in the comfort of our own home. We're chilling, we're, taking a break from whatever we're doing, right? And so you have an opportunity to promote your business to a smart TV audience, a captive audience. Okay. So not only do you have the ability to promote your business, but you also increase your brand awareness exponentially. Okay. Exponentially, again, with a captive audience. Let me tell you, um, partners like Roku, Roku does a really good job of organically getting viewership for your television show. Okay. The way their thing is set up, people can search by genres, right? And then they'll see, hey, because they don't even have to know like your channel name or anything like that, but you'll pop up under, a particular genre or something like that. And so you can organically grow viewers without really having to do too much, right? Next thing is brand humanization. Okay. So video content has been doing this for some time now, right? We started with the live videos on social media and all of that, and it has brought humanization to brands. Smart TVs would do that even more. Listen, how many times have you, been watching certain things, on your smart television, even things like on YouTube or whatever, and you feel like as you're watching what you watch with your favorite podcast, your favorite shows, whatever, and you are feeling like, hey, you kind of know these people, right? Like, even though we really don't know those people, but when they become part of your living room for a period of time, or a long period of time, you begin to feel like you know people, right? So that's what having a smart television show will do for you as well. It will help to humanize your brand. Okay. And if you see me looking down, just looking at my notes. The other thing is credibility. Okay. It's no different again from doing video content, on social media, but well, it's just like that extra oomph, right? That extra oomph of credibility. So now that you're able to say, man, I have a television show that broadcasts on every smart TV all over the world. Okay. Because smart TVs are everywhere. So if you're partnered up with like an Amazon Fire or something like that, Amazon Fire is international, right? So now you can say that you're international, right? And what kind of credibility does that bring to you and to your business, right? And people will then begin to see you as an expert in your subject matter. Now, uh, as good as this is, and maybe not as good as this is, it is the truth. When you see someone have their own, television show or whatever, it gives you feel like, okay, they're an expert in that area. And they may or may not be. But most people are genuinely, if they're doing a TV show about something, they are, pretty much an expert in that area, or they're bringing people on their show that are experts in that area. So you become seen as an expert in that area or in that industry, right? That's what having a smart TV show that broadcasts all over the world can do for you, right? And then there's access to global viewership. Okay. So gone are the days when we're like, listen, I just want to reach my local town. I just want my local city to know who I am, right? And we weren't even really thinking about multi-states. And then as internet and all that, started to come upon us, then we were thinking about, man, people can really, I can start doing things on the internet and people can see my stuff across states. And now with all this technology that we have, people can see us even across the world, right? Across the world. Isn't that crazy? And so that's what smart TVs do. You now have the ability to access global viewers, right? And that really puts a different spin on, what you thought you could do for your business, or how big you thought your business could be, right? And if you're serious about, being global, now you can think about, what that means for possible prospects or customers or things globally, right? So there is one more that I want to share with you. There are actually much more, but I didn't want to be before you long. But there's another one, and that is the ability to monetize. Now, listen, if you guys have followed me for any period of time, you know that I am all about monetization. Okay. I am all about being a producer, not a consumer. So I do not sit and just consume TV. I used to some years ago. And then I was like, I got to be about the business of producing. Right. Then I really stopped watching a lot of television. Now I watch, a few things, some podcasts here or there, but now I'm doing my own thing. I'm in that space. My husband and I, we have our own network, LEX-Z TV, because we're monetizing, right? We're not going to be just consumers of the space. We are going to monetize. So you can monetize in different ways. So whether you have sponsors or, people doing advertisements, whether if you're a producer for our network, you have the ability to refer people to the network and be paid for referring people to the network, not just at the point that they sign up, but recurring. Okay. So as that person is paying every month to be on the network, you are getting paid every month, right? It's important for my husband and I that we provide producers those types of opportunities. But, being in that space in general, you can monetize, right? And so, these are some, really, I don't know about you, but these are some really great reasons as we were doing our research and getting into this space, about, getting into television, right? And you know what? Bonus, okay? Television. Hey, Ida, how are you? Um, being on television, used to be kind of like, "Ooh, that's kind of way over there," right? It seemed like a little out of reach, right? And so most of us would be, it would be like a thought, or and then we'd leave it alone. But now with smart TVs, with video on demand, with the ability to do internet television, listen, okay, you can do this, right? You don't have to go the whole, traditional Hollywood route, right? Hello, Dr. Lorraine. Good to see you. You don't have to go through the whole traditional, Hollywood route or anything like that. You don't have to have tons of money, to do this. You can do this. Yes, you and I can do this, right? And be just as infamous if that's what you want to be. I don't do it really to be famous. I do it because I have a message that I feel that the world needs to hear. And so I'm about impact. And that's what we're about at LEX-Z TV. So if you're about impact, we want to have a conversation with you. See, at LEX-Z TV, we are bringing on producers who have authentic and original content, right? For people who desire to be healthy and wealthy. My husband and I, we truly are passionate about people being healthy, and we're passionate about people being wealthy. We want you to be well mentally, spiritually, socially, financially, all of these things, right? In the 9 areas of human activity. And so we're looking for producers who align with us in that way, who have an amazing message that deserves to be heard by the world, and they just want the opportunity, to have a global presence because they have a message that everyone needs to hear as well, right? Along with all those other benefits that I shared with you, we're able to provide that for you at LEX-Z TV. And so you may not, because it's still quite costly to like have your own entire network like we've done, but you can have your own show on your network, or your own channel on our network, right? And so we want to talk to you. If that is, if you've been desiring to have a show, if you've been, or maybe you hadn't even thought about having a show before, but you certainly wanted to have a global presence, this is an excellent way to do it. And we are really about doing this cost efficiently. Okay. We are not out here, my husband and I, to gouge people in any way. We want to help you get your message out across the world, because you deserve to be heard, right? Particularly if you want to have, if you are like us and want people to be healthy and wealthy, right? So in the description, I put a link for our calendar, right? You can just click on that, schedule your own appointment, whatever day and time suits you, and let's talk about it, right? You can begin to have your show on every smart TV across the world just like that. You can begin monetizing your show just like that, right? If you're serious about what you're doing, because that's what we want for all of our producers. We want them to monetize. And we have some amazing, amazing, amazing producers. And so if you haven't been over to LEX-Z TV, make sure you go over and do that. It's simply www.lexztv.com. You can do that. If you want to watch from your smart TV, then you're going to go to, let's say you have Roku or Amazon Fire, you're going to download the C1 Media Network channel and find LEX-Z TV there. Okay, but simply go to www.lexztv.com and you'll begin to see some of the content that we are putting out. And we want you to join us. We want you to join us. If you have content that's going to help people become healthy and wealthy, we want you to join us. We not only want you to help other people that God has destined you to help, but God also wants you to win in this space, right? He wants you to win in this space. He wants you to, one of the things one of the ways that God rewards us is monetarily, right? If we're doing his work, if we are, looking out for the people, trying to make sure they're healthy and wealthy, God wants to reward us as well. And that comes in monetization, which you can absolutely do at LEX-Z TV. So again, hey, Angela, good to see you. Good to see you. So again, if you've been thinking about having uh, a television show of your own, right? Hit us up, right? Because not only can you have that show locally, but because we're partnered with Amazon Fire, Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, Google TV, we can make sure that your content is seen all over the world, okay? And help you to get your message out. Stop thinking about it. It's time to do it. The opportunity has come. It's right here, right in front of you. Click that link, okay? Set up some consultation time. Let's talk about what your ideas are and how we can work together to help you achieve the mission that God put you on this earth to do. All right. So I hope that those 7 benefits were helpful. Share this broadcast out to those that who will benefit from this as well. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. Hey, Dolores, I'm seeing a lot of my favorite people today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope to see you. I hope you're clicking on that link to schedule an appointment with us so we can talk about you having your show on LEX-Z TV. We'll talk to you next time. Have a good one. Have a good one.